And with that, let's bring in one of Donald Trump's key advisors, Rudy Giuliani. Of course, he was mayor of New York during the 9/11 attacks, and he appeared on This Week just days after.
We do not want these cowardly terrorists to have us in any way alter our American way of life. This may go on for some time. We have to end terrorism. I believe the United States government is committed to that, and it's going to require us here in America to go about our way of life and not have them imperil it.
And Mayor Giuliani joins us right now. 15 years later, what's top of mind?
Well, you know, those words are just as true now as they were then. I've been to San Bernardino, and I've been to the other places that have been attacked. And, you know, after that event, I happen to have been in London, half a block away from the first bomb that went off at the Liverpool station. So I've lived through a number of these since then, and it's still, I come away with the following lesson. Resiliency is one of the 3 or 4 best defenses against terrorism. And here's the best example of that, something I never believed would happen. Twice as many people live in Lower Manhattan today than before September 11. In the days after September 11, I was working really hard to get businesses back, maybe even threatening a little. And American Express decided to come back. Merrill Lynch decided to come back. I will always appreciate that, because it was like a stepping stone to rebuilding.
By most measures, Americans are safer today. Do you agree with that?
I've always thought it was a mixed bag. Not necessarily even today, but from the beginning. We're safer in certain ways, we're not as safe in other ways. And here's the problem that we have. And it's almost true of wars. We're always fighting the last war, and then they figure a new one for us. Terrorists are even more at that. We're always fighting the last battle, the attack of the airplane. So yes, is our airplane safety much greater today? Absolutely. Is our cargo safety much safer today? Can't tell you that. And are we dealing with a different paradigm? Meaning, there we were dealing with one major group, Al-Qaeda, having gone after the mafia and the Colombian drug cartels. I can tell you, it's easier to go after a single organization than it is what we're facing today, which is this Islamic nation, which we think of just as ISIS in Syria and Iraq, but it has spread its tentacles all over the world. They're in 28 different countries. Al-Qaeda never had the capacity to do that. These are, I'm not going to say they're smarter people, they're better educated people, and they're people who know us better. They come from France and Germany and England and the United States. The Al-Qaeda people were Afghan warriors, great warriors, horrible people, but great warriors. But they didn't have the ability to use the internet. They didn't have the ability to infiltrate. So in some ways we're safer, and in some ways we're in a much more dangerous situation.
Of course, this is coming